good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon. I wanna give that kid a chance, folks. Gee. A little Johnny, the last gathering we had here, a little Johnny asked me how he could ask me a special question. I says, you sit in the front row. Now Johnny's sitting in the front rows and you guys are booing him when he's talking. Take it easy now. It's important, well, I think it is important. It's, we're gonna do a test here this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening. It has to do with the fluorescent, fluorescent fixtures. We're keeping the same ballast, I think T8 they call them, and we're putting these tubes in, and we're gonna see. It's starting to look to see where my famous tester is. Everything's frozen here this morning. I didn't have the heat on in the garage, but I never do. Too cheap, eh? But anyways, we're gonna see how much of a saving these fluorescents that I buy at Costco give me. I don't know if I'll ever see enough savings to pay for the tubes, but we'll see in a second there. So bear with me there. Oh, hang on. I'll point this up to the fixture. Ooh, you can't even see, eh? There. Oops. Wrong way. See, that one I already took. Where's my hand here? Right there. Already took the covers off. You can see the ballast right here there. So I'll set up the ladder. I have to watch not to trip the tripod there, and you guys are gonna end up on the ground. Hey, we gotta set up the, I don't know if you can see this, the old tester there. And I'll bring it down to you once we get the reading. Okay. I have on these testers here. Hang on. Ooh, back. See, on these fluke testers, the button right here, that's a hole fix feature. See, and it says 0.6 amps. So that's what we're drawing. So hang on, I'll come back when I get the other fixture ready. Okay, folks, we just reconvened there. Let me just recap this a little bit there. We had Johnny, little Johnny there. He's in the front row. He got booed by a whole bunch of people, and he finally asked this question about are those LEDs saving any money, or just they just for looks? And we'll soon see the results of this. I use my amp probe, electrician's amp probe. The amp probe's open, eh? You just slip that on a wire. That's electrician's type of amp probe. Okay, I'll switch you over. See, I already gave you the reading on the LED, the T8 ballast with the LED tubes, and it gives a 0.6 amps draw. Okay, so now we're gonna zoom you into the upper one. See, that's the key. Starting to master this camera business. Hey, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, we have a. Oh, it didn't work. Hang on, folks. Okay. Now this one here is 0.8 amps. So, whoa. Yeah, I didn't. I took it off. Anyways, you have to trust me on this. 0.8 amps. So 0.6 to 0.8, that's 20%. So there's a difference in draw between the see, we both have the same ballasts. Hang on, it's just because I'm putting this thing away there in the case there. Put it in the toolbox. Okay, hang on. Now we're gonna bring it to eye level. Okay, so you're just gonna sit my behind on the ladder if it doesn't let go. Okay, so we got a 20% saving with the, I'm trying to figure all this in my mind, and I don't have a mathematical, hang on, just 1 second there, I'm gonna close the ladder because it's bouncing all over the place here. Okay, so we got a saving of 20%. So I don't know, so that means every 5 fixtures I get one that runs for free. That's one way of looking at it. But I guess the best way to look at this is if I told you that you could save 20% of your electrical bill every year, would you go for it? So that would, see, they don't give those bulbs away. So you gotta have to figure that in the equation. It's maybe I could tell you a little story. Once upon a time, it was with swimming pools. I had the in-ground swimming pools, and here in Canada, if you wanna in the spring heat your get in there, you gotta heat the water, and I bought a thermal pump. It's like you use the air to heat the water, and this thing's run day and night. By the time you paid the thermal pump, which they didn't give away, and you paid all the electricity to run it, you may as well have bought a burner and just burn the fuel to heat the water, and that's it, be done with it. But it's more of an experimental thing, eh? Like most of these things don't really pay off. Like I've seen people like have 2 wells. One, the legal way here in Canada anyways, the legal way, you're not allowed to just draw water out of a well and heat with that and just put it on the ground. You have to return it in another well further on, eh? And even that's not because you're heating the aquifer, the water aquifer, and they don't like that. So I don't know, it's probably not legal anymore to do that. But see, you're spinning so many wheels, like motors, pumps, compressors, and you're putting wear on every part. So therefore, and you're paying the electricity bill on top of that. So therefore, the gain is kind of nullified by the expense. So I think it's a big fallacy to think that you're going to save money by having these. I don't know. Maybe Tractor Man 44 can say a little bit on this because he's in the refrigeration. I wish I knew. I know the basics of refrigeration, but I never really endeavored into learning. I know how to solder the copper and do a lot of stuff in the relays and all that. Like it's electrical as much as mechanical. But as far as refrigerant and the different refrigerants, I know that too. And I could have learned that. Even the company I worked for would have sent me to school in my younger days, but I wasn't interested in that. I went to school and learned about soft starts and how to control the AC motors, like have a speed controllers on the variable frequency drives, and how to set them up, different companies and different characteristics to change. I've learned that in school, but I didn't endeavor into learning. Anyways, all this talk is just as I'm maybe just saying that sometimes you think you save, but if you really figure it out, it's just a toy. You're just playing with things, eh? It's just like people that you go out in the bush, eh, and they set up a big system and they're going to be independent. Well, you're independent as long as everything works. When it starts to fall to pieces there, and these things, eh, I have throughout, here I go with the hat thing again, throughout my life, I noticed one thing, okay, and some people may have realized this, is the more parts you have to a system, the more fallible it is, and the more you're going to have problems. See, the old adage of keep it simple, stupid, or keep it stupid, simple. I don't know which one it is, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I enjoyed doing this one. I sure hope you enjoyed. Hey, by the way, notice that some people have just looked at the beginning and and then they flip me off, right? Just let it run. Go make a coffee, a drink, or something. Sit down, watch TV, come back, and I'll be gone. I salute you all, and we'll see you in the next one.